Good afternoon. It is Tuesday, December 20th, and welcome to another episode of Joy Lee and the Chair of Joy. Sit, breathe, think, and feel. So, we have been talking about the Chair of Joy for 3.5 years now. And we are so excited that you are here joining this conversation. It is literally sparked on not my why of that the chair of joy is something that everyone has to have, but my pure, genuine passion and the why behind what this is all about is because over um, the years, I realized that when I was a young person, I remember being filled with joy and then one day not. And so I went on this long journey of trying to understand how to get this feeling of this highly spirited, um, I can do nothing wrong, full of life and fun, and everything was just easy. And I wondered how I could get that back. And that's basically the reason I've spent a decade trying to, decades, many decades, working to figure that out. And through so many conversations and literally talking to so in many people around the world, individual conversations, as well as attending seminars and workshops, I realized that especially reading David Hawkins' book, Power versus Force, that force or pushing our way or hurrying or getting to the thing is not the way to produce results, but instead to figure out how to turn our power back on when we lose it. So that's what the chair of joy is about, is being self-aware of our emotions and then not turning to alcohol or drugs or shopping or emotional eating, just pieces of all different flavors. I've tried it all. And sometimes people pick gambling or other addictions that are out there. So, what would it be like if we could find that feeling of, wow, everything is delightful and easy and in flow again? If we could get back to that without spending money, um, without working so hard, but instead to be in a slightly powerful position where we can turn our feelings back up to something better. So, um, I always like to say if I'm feeling shame or guilt about eating so much or this chocolate or that ice cream cone, why stay in that, right? We're human beings. We're going to make mistakes or make choices that don't support us. And so, how can we go from what Dr. Hawkins had was this scale from shame and guilt all the way up to exhilaration and peace and joy, of course, kept being calibrated at the very high end. How do we start making small increments up to the very top of that? And the answer is we have a joy center part in our brain, and it needs to be fueled. And so joy then becomes a little bit of a process that has to have priority during the day. And so that's why the chair of joy is there to help remind us. It's a simple chair. It can be this fancy chair that I have and carry around, or any chair that you choose to sit on, even if it's a chair up here. Maybe you're thinking about being at the ocean or the mountain or at your favorite restaurant or on your boat or whatever the thing is that you prefer. But yes, so thinking, sitting, breathing, thinking, feeling is based on the science of joy. And so here we go. Let's do it quick. Science of joy, using the chair of joy methodology and this metacognitive strategy that we've put together just for you. By the way, I can say it now, is Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, whatever you're doing. I hope that my little candles back there are inspiring you to relax in this moment. So let's find your chair of joy. We're going to sit in our chair of joy. So embrace it wherever your chair is, and just sit and let yourself go into the surroundings of what's there and who's there and why you chose this specific chair. What does it mean to you? What does it mean to you? Why did you choose this place today to sit? And if you have to stand up and go there physically, that's really powerful. If you do it in your mind's eye, that's also incredible, especially if you can stop and smell what's there. Like those candles behind me are burning. I actually have um, a vanilla candle burning over there. So The sensibility around my chair is very powerful right now. And then I'm going to breathe. So a couple deep breaths. It smells so good in here right now. I'm just taking it all in and letting my shoulders relax and my hands in my lap so I can take a moment to just breathe and remember that taking this hourly moment of joy is really powerful and beneficial. And this exhale anything that's still wrapped up in your heart or causing you stress. And one more deep breath, and let's let that all go. Beautiful. All right, and let's think about a moment of joy. So I want you to tap into something that gives you great joy. And I'm going to open up my curtains right now because outside my window, we've got, I don't know, a fresh 2 or 3 inches of snow. So for me, I'm going to tap into a moment of joy around weather. So, what is your moment of joy? I want you to step into that moment as if it's happening right now and relive it. And then feel it in your body. Feel it from your head to your toe. Rub the back of your neck, wave your arms if you have to, and just raise that energy of joy up. Whatever it is, if you're going from shame to guilt, or maybe guilt to courage, or hope to gratitude, or appreciation to joy, or whatever it is that you're increasing, it's perfect. And know that our goal, like I said at the beginning, is not necessarily to get to joy all the time, because that's something that we are attaining to and we're getting better at as we prioritize and practice. But what if we can just feel a little bit better in our chair of joy? So that's it. My memory was around building a snowman with my 3 girls, and we were up in Mammoth, and it was just fun having family and friends there. We had hot chocolate, and we were in the mountainous region, and we put a scarf around his neck. We found little rocks and carrots and all that, and so it was very homespun snowman, but it was still pretty incredible. Just the laughter, knowing how much snow they get. It was all really incredible. So, what was your moment? So, reflect on that. Call the people up from your memory of joy if you want, and let them know that you were thinking of them. I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking of the year that we had here with Joyly and the celebration of this incredible unfolding. I couldn't be doing it without you. I'm so grateful and energized by you and all that we have done this year. It's just been miraculous. So I wish you and your family and all the people in your life a amazing holiday season. I hope you're sitting in your chair often on the hour if you can, to remember who and what's important and why it is that you do what you do on a daily basis. And I'm always here to help anyone all the time. You can get in contact with me easily through the website. So I appreciate you and your time and your energy, and any chair, anywhere, anytime.